Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's the main event. Live to tape from Chaos Lounge. AEWDynamite live to tape watch along for the RH TV champion. Now, they must have Bobby Cruz, the Ring of Honor announcer, here because I don't hear my boy Justin Roberts. This is the main event. You are here in the main event at the Chaos Lounge. You see a lot of the grapplers in the crowd right there at New Orleans. Jay Lethal. And here comes the legend from Japan, Minoru Suzuki. This is for the Ring of Honor TV Championship. Now you know the whole connection. TK bought out Ring of Honor. The super card was awesome a few weeks back, especially the FTR and Dem Boys tag team match. Now, we are at 9:46 Eastern Standard Time. Tony Khan has asked TBS for extra time tonight. They are allowed to go past 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here comes the TV champion. Suzuki and Samoa Joe. This is going to be unbelievable. Now, I believe these two men have met before. Thanks for being here, fans. Follow me on all social media platforms, and you know what they are. Here on YouTube, it's The Guardian of Chaos. On Twitter, it's at Big Daddy GOC. On Instagram, it's The Guardian of Chaos. On Facebook, it's Jay Brony and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian. Of course, on Truth Social, Rumble, Gab, Gitter, Parlor. I cover it all in the IWC, especially here on the channel, AEWDynamite, live to tape watch along. I'll say that to say this. This is going to be what we've been waiting for. Now, to have Joe back in AEW, or debuting and coming back in AEW, TNT, this is going to be unbelievable. I don't know what the hell I was saying there. I have amnesia and deja vu at the same time. I think I've forgotten this before. You know what Bully Ray said. I don't have to go through all this. It's the main event. Look at the wild haircut on Suzuki. There's the bell. Samoa Joe, too. Legends. Hard-hitting. Strong style. Physicality. Starting off with the chops. Love it. Are you listening to this? Can you hear it? The crowd is crazy. Joe with the burgundy and black, large trunks flowing off those huge thighs. Suzuki again with that wild traditional haircut and the traditional black trunks and black boots. His forearm shivers now after the chops. This is unbelievable. This is going to be a heck of a match. It's been a good night in AEWDynamite. Where am I looking? I know. I got to shave. I get it. I understand. We're in the main event. Nothing matters now. Guys, in all seriousness, thanks for being here. It's a big stress reliever for me, and I hope I'm providing that for you, and that you stay here for all the matches and all the entertainment. And Suzuki, this is a slobber knocker. That's right. We're not going anywhere. Both men in the middle of the ring, they have not moved more than a couple of feet from each other with chops and forearm shivers. Their chests are red and welted with the blood bleeding through the inside, leaving the welts. Suzuki egging on the crowd. Listen to the crowd. Can you hear it? I wonder if they're going to go to a picture-in-picture commercial break here as they go back. I don't know who's getting the best here. They've done it through everyone. Now Joe's really taking over. Suzuki eating it up. They're both eating it like candy, eating a pain like candy. Just staring at each other. That's why I like this. I don't know what the hell to make of this, but I love it. Joe is the much bigger guy than Suzuki. He really is, and when they stand next to each other, Suzuki tough as nails. Punishment. This is punishment. Let's see one of you fuckers who talk all this stuff, who say something about what I do and what I've done and being older and a kid's sport and fake and all. Get in there. Do this. I dare you. I really do. Talk about reality. This is what you get here. Listen to Shivani, go for the head. Nobody's going for the head. These guys are chopping the shit out of each other. They are lit up. And again, with the forearms to the jib, to the jawline. Yeah, this has been something. I got to move positions here. It's been a great, long night. Yeah, Cass is getting it. He's getting in shape. I don't want to do this anymore, though, as a pro wrestling manager. Again, I can't believe the physical punishment that these two guys are still standing. Big shoulder block. Finally, the first guy down is Suzuki. Joe. Wow. 9:51 Eastern Standard Time. Let's see if we go over. I'm assuming we have to. They're going to give these guys some time. Will there be interference? Will somebody else come in? I don't think so in this main event. Suzuki has Joe tied up in the ropes. Suzuki's upside down, has Joe in the ropes, lets him go. Finally breaks the hold. Finally, a referee actually enforcing the rules here in AEW. I called it, right? You guys see how I do my homework, right? You see what I bring to the community. It's picture in picture. We knew this was going to happen. I just got finished saying when it was going to happen. And again, it's no big deal. I just like to point out what's going on here and bring to you what you may miss or may not be paying attention to. And picture in picture during the main event. So we've gone through just about all these matches here, in my opinion. Yeah, I got a neck. Did you ever notice that? I do have a neck. It's not, my shoulders aren't on, my head's not right on top of my shoulders. Picture in picture with Joe and Suzuki. Now they're outside of the ring, delivering blow after blow, chop after chop, just like they did inside of the ring. A battle of legends. What we had here so far tonight, it's been a long night, but it's been an entertaining, quick 2 hours. Marina Shafir made Sky Blue tap out. CM Punk pinned Penta Oscuro. Sean Dean won by countout over MJF due to the interference of Wardlow. Jericho, Garcia, and Hager beat Kingston and Santana and Ortiz. A lot of chicanery in that match and outside weapons, illegal weapons by Jericho. Now, what we just saw before the main event, Hobbs and Starks over Limitless and Swerve, outside interference by Taz. That was a heck of a match. We also saw the AEW Tag Team Champions defend their titles, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus over Red Dragon. Those have been the matches thus far tonight. And we're in the main event, Suzuki and Joe for the ROH TV title. Yes, I have notes. I am prepared. I'm a professional. I know it's unique. It's unedited. It's raw. It's unscripted. No bells, no whistles, no paywalls, no super chats. None of the bullshit. I'm still prepared. I'm a professional. Wait, I don't give a fuck whether I am or not. I'm still going to do it. I want to know who sits here and watches through all these shows minute after minute to see what the content I'm really putting out and finding out what I'm really all about, what I really know. Joe and Suzuki main event, and it's still on picture in picture. But it's me. It's the GOC. I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Right now, Suzuki in the middle of the ring. Actually, they're by the ropes, and he has Joe. He's standing over Joe, all his weight on him, both men standing, and he's trying to crank back the neck on Suzuki. Suzuki on Joe in a sort of submission hold. Now they've broken up in the back to the chops and the forearm shivers again. Again, picture in picture here. The main event in AEW Dynamite. Live to tape, watch along. Who continues to ramble like this? And when I say ramble, I mean giving you consistent, constant information without mistakes that's relevant and relatable and can do this all night, every day, day after day. The GOC. TBS now giving a still picture-in-picture here. Joe right now on top of Suzuki in the middle of the ring, and he's trying to choke out Suzuki and has him in a modified STF, label lock, front face lock, whatever you want to call it. We're finally back here. We're over 10 minutes in on this segment. It's the main event. It's 9:55 Eastern Standard Time. Joe and Suzuki in the main event for the ROH TV title. And a lot of, after starting off with all the chops and forearm shivers and mano y mano and the strong style wrestling, inside and outside, they are now have reversed each other inside the ring, going for submission hold upon submission hold. And they're still giving us the Friday night main event, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this Friday's Rampage, which you know is usually 10 p.m. It's Page and Cole for the AEW heavyweight title. Both men back to the feet. Joe, reversal to the far side. Suzuki in the ring post. Nice big kick by Suzuki on Joe. Joe drops to the ground in the corner. Nice snapmare by Suzuki. Who knew there'd be a Raxel wrestling hold? Off the ropes. Ooh, nice kick to the chest of Joe. Joe is beat red from his abdomen to his chest to the pond zone and everything else in between. Boy, Suzuki is scared of rats off cheesecake, huh? Make onions cry? Suzuki right now is in control on Joe. Joe is on his knees in the apron. Suzuki has got him underneath. Both men back up now. A little hesitancy on both guys here. A little hesitant moves here. Again, they're sticking with how many forearm shivers and slaps can you get? Listen, I'm not trying to be critique here. Well, I am. I get the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it looks like he's going to set up Joe for a pile driver. One more time, and here they go. Suzuki says one more time, and now they want to continue to punish each other and damage each other. Someone's going to have a friggin' heart attack. And as long as it ain't me, I don't want it to be me. I'm staying healthy. You could hear the chops right here in Chaos Lounge, through the TV, through the live-to-tape watch along right here. I just wanted to get in this spirit of things. I wanted to capture the spirit of this. You know that, right? Yes, I pushed everything back a little bit. Suzuki, nice little front face lock, chokehold. Joe picks him up, sidewalk slam. A lot of power on Joe. We know that, though. Joe's got to have Suzuki by at least 80 to 100 pounds. No? They definitely have met. Look, they're going to the crowd. Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal cheering on the two grapplers. Ring of Honor. It's AEW, but it's a Ring of Honor main event, which is actually now an AEW. Oh, a drop kick by Suzuki on Joe. So you get the whole Ring of Honor and what they're trying to do. Hey, listen, I think it's a great thing. The tradition, the honor, Khan taking over. This is beautiful. I believe it was in 03. I had a tryout and debut with Ring of Honor. Then again in 05, courtesy of DeVito and Diamond. Gabe Sapolsky was the booker at the time. Where are we now? We are at 9:50. I like to give you the time frame, the timestamps. You know that, right? Everybody will be going live to tape after this. I mean, not live to tape, live after this. I'll be going to JD and Off the Script to watch JD and Jesse, the Chi-Town Smart. You know, I moderate, and I'm in the chat room all the time. I was wearing a JD Club shirt earlier tonight for the watch-along. And look at this. Suzuki is on the top turnbuckle and has a head scissors on a standing Joe, and he's pulling back on an arm lock. Joe breaks it up. They're both going to go to the top rope. Joe has him up in his traditional maneuver. Boom, and he hits it. This could be it. Put it in the books. Samoa Joe over Minoru Suzuki, the new Ring of Honor TV champion. This is fucking awesome. Hell of a bout, as you heard JR just say. They're not going over yet, so that means something's got to happen. Joe, you knew something was coming, right? It was the setup. Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal in the crowd. Now here they are in the mic. Let's hear this. We're 15 minutes in here in the main event. Joe is the new Ring of Honor TV champion here on AEW Dynamite, live to tape watch along from the Chaos Lounge. And Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt just went into a box and a package to pull it out, and they came up with a big finger to Samoa Joe, and now the lights went out. Like JR said, what else is going to happen here tonight? This is why they're going overtime. It's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now. The lights are out. It's pitch black. The lights are back on. Joe's in the ring. Who's this 7-foot monster? This huge El Gigante. I don't know who he is. Well, he's obviously a native Indian. That's what they just said. He played in the NBA. This guy is bigger than the Giant Gonzalez. Bigger than the Big Show. And now he's directing traffic with Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt and the big Indian, not Native American, from India. And he's been training at the Nightmare Factory. You heard Shivani say it. Now they've rolled Joe into the ring. It's the whole Ring of Honor connection here. Dutt, Jay Lethal, Samoa Joe. And now Joe is choking out Lethal. And look at the size of this guy, El Gigante. Now he's got Joe. He is huge. Now they're all attacking Joe. Who's going to come out and save Joe? We are 10:01 Eastern Standard Time. This is what they were setting up of the whole Ring of Honor angle. This is storytelling, and you see where it's going to lead from AEW to Ring of Honor. Crushing Joe's head like a grape as Dutt and Lethal look on. The crowd in New Orleans in stunned silence, and so am I. And they're just demolishing Joe right now. And there's Jay Lethal. The lethal injection, the cutter, the handspring, bounce off the rope, bang, and he hits it. And that's how they're going off the air? No one's coming out to save Joe? Fans, thanks for being here live to tape watch along. We have a lot of content coming out. It's championship week. I'll be back. And I am whack. That's what you thought I was going to say. We're off the air, AEW Dynamite. Don't you dare miss it. The Guardian of Chaos. Thanks for being here.